I warn you, Ruto, and I want you to listen to me correctly. All right? I want you to listen to me very clear, without fear or favor. I've been warning you, but you are taking it as a joke. And this is the last warning. Release Patrick Nyambaka Osoi.
Hello folks, welcome back. I hope you are doing well wherever you are. Now, you've just watched the clips. Now, this was Shedrack Okindo. And of course, it's been trending in Kenya, especially on TikTok, because he's been actually threatening William Ruto and wakisema kwamba atatoa Ruto kwa power. And of course, some of his statements are not going well with the government, because at one point, he said this. Yes, he said that, yeah, ndo alipea Ruto power. I mean, the army is the one that gave Ruto power. So,
I warned you before, and I told you this. We as the forces, we are tired. We are tired, and we will fight for our own people. We will too. I've said this, that we are not Gensis of threaten, shoot to kill. We are not civilians. Our ways are different.
It means that he can do anything. The army can as well remove, on the Ruto power. No. And of course, this is somehow a threat to William Ruto. And Kenyans were asking themselves, where did this guy, get this courage ya kutishia rais kwa video? And of course, this made him popular. And of course, people followed him.
Kukill raia wa kawaida. Na ndio maana tunasema haiwezekani Ruto Arap Moi kututawala tena. Nguvu tunayo, uwezo tunayo, nia tunayo, na maamuzi tuko nayo. Na ndio maana nasema leo kama Mosquito, kwamba serikali ya Mosquito imeamua kwamba
na gain funds across the nation. So, Okindo was arrested in Mombasa Militini, and of course, now the twist here is the twist. Alishikwa na combat ya majeshi ya Kdf, and of course, this is a crime because you're not supposed to be, possessing easy uniforms of majeshi unless you are a military officer, ama in the army. But now, Okindo is actually going to have a serious case to answer, and I pity him because the government will actually squeeze it. I've been opining in this channel that whoever is challenging William Ruto, Amambia and Toga power, of course, we love to face it rough. And of course, I explained here that the army, who has been, of course, sending videos za vitisho kwa William Ruto,
is that you should never, ever take commands that are unlawful. And in any case, if there is any officer, like you've seen, we are in conjunction right now. We are collaborating with Cop Shakul. We are collaborating with the Avande Kimanthi in a manner that any officer that will be.
We are not going to stop. We are going to fight to the end, and this country will and need to follow the rule of the law. There is no shortcut. That is what need to be done. And I want to challenge and to tell people who are giving orders. Time is limited, and we are taking.
It's actually risking his life because we are really living in an era whereby kuna abductions, kuna arrests, and of course people are being squeezed. For example, right now, Osoi, Cop Shakur, and of course Iram Kimathi are in custody, and of course their case is being heard by the judges. So you see now, these are just people who are trying to, of course, cause public anger because, according to the government, our sumbua wananchi. But the thing is, the president does not want to face challenges. Ataki kuwa challenged. He wants people to keep quiet, and he wants people to, of course, recognize him as the head of state. So when you come out and say that you are going to remove him from power, for example, the way Osoi said, yes, Osoi said that Aezi acha Ruto mwizi wa Kenya atamtoa kwa power. Of course, this is a threat to the president, and anything can happen to you ikifika your point. So, Osio ametrend especially after the arrest of the FBI trials. Yeah? Osoi venye walitrend na wakashikwa, that's when Okindo pia, Mosquito, anajiita Mosquito. Hapo ndo alitrend sana because he talked about how the army, how ex-army, how policemen, prison wardens will gang up and of course, go and house Ruto from settles. And this is a threat to the president. And of course, there's no way you'll be left to go scot-free. So he took a huge risk. And of course, I don't know how the case will go. But the thing here is, Okindo actually risked kabisa, alirisk kutishia William Samoei Ruto, and his clips will actually be strong evidence to be charged even with treason. Just imagine, and that's you see now. Someone anaanza kungotu maisha hivyo tu. Treason is a very serious offense, and then the government charges you na treason. No, you have to pray because you will end up in jail for life because even the Osoin and the rest are being charged na treason. No. And of course, this is so somehow unfair because I think treason is some serious offense that the government should be having evidence before they think of charging someone. But Okindo, the Mosquito guy, the KDF, is actually going to get it rough because ameshikwa na makombato na ameshikwa kama amejificha na amekuwa akitishia president, and the videos are out there, and actually every YouTubers use these videos, because these videos were somehow captivating. And people were like, where did this guy get all this courage to actually tishia the president? That's the question. And of course, he was doing it wearing combato. So people saw him as a KDF officer. And he was somehow giving hopes to people who are actually, demanding William Ruto to leave status. So that's what's happening now. Tell me in the comment section, do you believe that it is fair for the government to charge him with treason? And do you think what he did, the threats and everything, is tantamount to treason? And what do you think will happen? Do you think this guy is going to jail? Atafunga maisha? Comment then, of course. I meet you in the next video. Adios. If you love politics, then Dr. Politica is your cup of tea. The place for minds that think. If you are watching this from anywhere else, search the name, hit subscribe, and stay sharp with us. Thank you for making Dr. Politica your home for fearless political truth. Every view, every like, every share fuels the fire behind the hours of research, filming, and editing we pour into each episode. By showing up consistently, you don't just support a channel, you empower a voice. In a world ruled by headlines, spin, and power games, you remind us that real people still care about real facts. We are here to inform, inspire, and ignite critical thinking, not just for today, but for generations to come. You are not just a viewer, you are the reason this platform exists.